After a long time, Jacob could see that his sons were going to need to travel to Egypt to buy food again, and the sons knew they had to convince their father to send Benjamin with them on their next trip to Egypt. But Jacob was afraid he would lose Benjamin, just like he had lost Joseph. But the brothers knew they could not appear before the Egyptian ruler without their younger brother. And finally, when the food they had saved was almost gone, Jacob knew he did not have a choice. They had to have more food, so he agreed to let Benjamin go to Egypt. This time, when Joseph saw his brothers and Benjamin with them, he had his servants prepare a special dinner for them in his house. And you know what, boys and girls? Joseph cried and cried. He was so glad to see his brothers. They still did not know it was their brother, and Joseph, whom they had sold to be a slave. At the dinner, Joseph told his servants to give each brother food, but to give more food to Benjamin than to the other brothers. Joseph wanted to see if the brothers would get angry because Benjamin got more food than they did. The brothers did not even seem to notice that Benjamin had given more food than had been given to them. After one more test, Joseph could tell his brothers were ready to hear his secret. So Joseph sent all the servants out of the room, and when they were alone, he told his brothers, "I am Joseph, your brother, who you sold into Egypt." Do you think the brothers were surprised? Yes, they were. But they were also frightened. Would Joseph be angry and punish them for all they had done to him when he was younger? No, Joseph was not angry. He knew that God had taken care of him all these years. He was excited to see his brothers, but Joseph wanted to see his father too. So he arranged for all the brothers and their families and Benjamin and his father Jacob to come and live in Egypt with him for the rest of their lives. Joseph would see that they were cared for as long as the famine lasted.